and on to our first segment for today, to start with the trilateral summit taking place here in Cairo, gathering Greece, Cyprus and Egypt. And to discuss this in more details over the phone, we have Ambassador Wafaa Basseem, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. So, first of all, I'd like to shed the light on the measures agreed upon during this trilateral summit to ensure stability in the Eastern Mediterranean.
That was the 10th summit, trilateral summit taking place between the three countries. It has a special importance because of two things. The first thing is a living proof on the importance of the trilateral cooperation at the regional level between three like-minded countries like Egypt, Greece, and Cyprus, as President El-Sisi said yesterday. This trilateral cooperation is not only at the level of political issues and issues of common concern in the region, but even beyond the region, but also at the level of economic, cultural, and touristic levels as well. The continuity, the sustainability of this trilateral cooperation is a living proof that countries can work together for the benefit of their peoples and within the spirit of a win-win situation. The second reason I find there is a great importance for this summit is the concerns, the great issues of concerns, not only to the region, to the Mediterranean, to Europe, but all over the world, because of the continuing atrocities taking place in Gaza, and as well as the sudden changes that, the sudden and quick changes that we have seen happening in Lebanon first and in Syria. The fact that these two countries, that these two big issues are within the Mediterranean region create that momentum of consultations between the three countries. These issues have been the core of the political consultations that took place yesterday between the three leaders.
Well, of course.
They fully...
Okay, go on.
They fully agreed on the importance of finding a way to reach the complete and sustainable ceasefire in Gaza, and to permit the return of the humanitarian assistance to the Palestinian people besieged in Gaza, in fact. They also stressed on the importance of the creation of the two states on the basis of a long-lasting peace, according to the international legal instruments and the relevant United Nations resolutions, whether the resolutions issued by the Security Council or by the General Assembly. The third thing was their complete denunciation and condemnation of the different attempts by the Israeli government to impose a displacement on the Palestinian people through the use of force or through what we call the burning of the land and pushing the Palestinians outside of their territory.
Well, also, right.
Yes, please.
Okay, so talking about the important files that were discussed, of course, there was the energy collaboration among the three countries, and it was one of the main topics to be discussed, especially when it comes to energy collaboration or the key energy projects among the three countries as well. Can we shed a light on this part?
Sure. Definitely the three leaders have discussed within their enlarged meeting with the presence of the different ministers from the different three countries, they have discussed the issues of economic, of investment, cooperation between the three countries, and among the top issues were, of course, the energy, the renewable energy, the transfer of gas, and the two big projects where the two countries are involved. There is the Jersey one between Egypt and Greece, and there is also the maritime cable that should link Europe to Africa through a maritime system under the Mediterranean. This is at as far as energy is concerned. There were also long discussions concerning the investments, agriculture, tourism, as well as cultural cooperation. Let's note that the two presidents of Syria, of Cyprus and Egypt have headed the meeting, or the first meeting of the joint commission between Egypt and Cyprus, and the three delegations had attended the trilateral economic forum that took place in the Federation of the Chambers of Commerce of the three countries, with the attendance of the relevant ministers.
So, if we move on to the maritime delimitation and the significance of the exclusive economic zones among the three countries as well.
Well, that's very important as far as the enlargement of the economic zone between the three economic zone maritime, the maritime one between the three countries. As far as commerce, maritime transport is concerned, let's not forget the importance of the fisheries as well, which was an important subject of the economic consultations. Let's not the importance of enlarging this maritime zone as far as gas exploration and transport. It's again a plus for the three countries.
Usually this summit addresses many different points and topics and include many files regarding the region. Also, when we move on to the security cooperation among the three countries, also it is another important file that they have been working on as well.
Definitely. Today they need to see the three countries. They need to discuss, consult, and align their positions within the international instances like the General Assembly and the Security Council, and at the level of their partnership through the Euro-Mediterranean Partnership, as far as also the development of the situation in the region, because in here, whatever is happening in Gaza, the stability of Lebanon, the transitional political situation, but also humanitarian in Syria, represents an important concern of the national security of each of the three states.
Well,
so what they want would be, let's hope today, the success of the Lebanese elections, so they can finally have a president after 2 years of vacuum, of political vacuum, and thus Lebanon can go back to its natural track, start redressing its economic situation, and find the best for its population. For Syria, we are hoping very much that the political operation that is taking place in the country will be all-inclusive, taking into concern the welfare of the Syrian people, regardless of any factional or ethnic group interest.
Well, when it comes to the environmental concerns, so were there any measures or anything regarding the Mediterranean ecosystem?
The continuation of the political consultations, as well as the coordination with other relevant actors is very important. Also, the importance of the humanitarian assistance to the Syrian people, especially at the coming of the winter, their needs of shelters. But the most important thing is to stop the military mini conflicts that are taking place inside the country, and to what was very much stressed is the non-interference in the affairs of the Syrian people, and that they have to choose their road, their way, their ultimate goals as far as the form of government they want, the representatives of government they want, the economic rehabilitation that they wish for. It has to be all Syrian without the interference or intervention of other players, whether regional or international.
Well, of course, we have deep relations when it comes to the three countries together. And also this summit included, when it comes to the cultural exchanges, there were many talks regarding the educational programs and bringing the new generation together in this respect as well.
Yes, of course, let's not forget that we have a few, maybe 5, 6 years, a very important initiative that was done in Alexandria, and it's under the name Roots. That was let's say, focusing the most on the cultural relations between the three countries that are dating from either before the nativity, before long time ago, before the nativity, yes, and that was in the form of cultural exchanges, art, even intermarriages, movement of population between the three countries, even in the antiquity itself. You have many Egyptians that are working in Cyprus in different domains as well as in Greece. We have a big community that works in agriculture and maritime transport. All the same, you have what is called the Greece of Alexandria, which is a huge community that was either born or are second and third generation of Greeks that lived in Alexandria from the last century. The relations between Egypt and Greece, for instance, started in 1888. We have also old relationship with Cyprus since 1960 at its independence. So that aspect of the human being to human being, culture to culture, people to people, is very important in consolidating the already strong ties between the three countries.
Well, away from energy and educational and tourism, do you have any infrastructure projects taking place among the three countries?
The infrastructure projects are very much related to the maritime transport and to the exploration and production of gas.
Right. Ambassador Wafaa Basseem, former Assistant Foreign Minister, thank you very much for joining us. And right now we are moving on to a quick break, then we'll be back.